Hello everyone, welcome to Cortec Gaming and PC, and this is Caleb. This is my first video uploaded to YouTube. So today I want to talk about GPUs. Yes, GPUs. So initially I was gonna do a video around CPUs comparing AMD versus Intel. You guys already know there's a lot of videos about that on the internet, but the reason why I decided to do a video on GPU is because, as you guys already guessed it, since RTX 3000 series and the AMD Radeon RX 6000 series came out, there's no GPU on stock. And I don't want to talk about how I have a GPU or how my GPU performs on my computer, because I don't have a GPU either. So this is not that kind of video where I show off my PC, I show off my benchmark, but rather how my experience is on how I have an empty box and I sold my RTX 2070 Super to someone else thinking I'm gonna get an RTX 3080 when it finally comes out. So the reason why I don't have my graphics card at the moment is because it isn't mine anymore. I sold my 2070 Super a long time ago to someone else, and that's what happened to the most people. Before their 3000 series came out, people thought they could just, eventually buy the 3000 series as soon as they launched, but, they never got the hold of it. The bots just took over the market and boom, they never got the card. So what happened to my 2070 Super? So this 2070 Super was actually one of my first cards that I ever had. I sold it to someone else on Marketplace. It's what actually happened to most of people. They end up selling the card before the 3000 series come out, and they never get the card because the bots take over the market and they never get any of those cards. They can get the 3060 Ti, 3070, 3080, and the 3090. The 3060 came out just a while ago, but it's a sad place to live in right now. You're not able to get any of those cards at the moment. But I was actually able to score two 1650s. I was able to score a 5500 XT from AMD Radeon. I was also able to get a 5700 XT, but for very high prices. The reason why I don't have them, and the reason why my desktop is empty at the moment, I don't have any GPU at the moment, is because all those graphics cards I got were extremely overpriced. I was not happy with the price I got them from. So I don't have the exact price I paid for them, but top of my head, the 1650, the first one I got it for was $220. I got it from Micro Center. It was $220. The Asus Tough model, it was $220. And then the second one was $250, also a Tough model. Extremely overpriced. These two cards originally MSRP is $145, guys. This is extremely overpriced because of the shortage, because of what's happening to the 30 series, RTX 30 series. They automatically people are looking for these cards for temporary reasons, for temporary solutions. So people are looking for these cards to put on their rigs, and also these cards are becoming unavailable. So what's happening is Micro Center, Newegg, Amazon, they're raising these cards prices. So I paid extremely expensive for these two cards. So I wasn't happy for the price I paid for these cards. So what happened is I got those two cards for that price temporarily, and then I sold it as soon as I found someone to buy it. I sold for a little bit higher, not too much because I don't support scalping. So I sold it for like probably the one I got for $220. I sold it for like $250 just to cover a little bit of tax and like a little bit of gas, because like Micro Center is like an hour away from my house. And then also the other one I got for $250. I sold it for like $270-ish. The 5500 XT is MSRP'd for $299, especially the one I had. That one I had to pay that one I had to pay $398 before tax. Okay, before tax. And so I sold that card. I didn't sell that card, actually. I sold the whole system to someone, and I didn't even make any profit. Because I exchanged the system that was less powerful, because I had a Ryzen 9 3900X with NZXT 24mm liquid cool, 32 gigs of RAM with G-SKU on it, and it was, what he gave me was a 1-gen old Ryzen 5 2600X with single channel 16 gig kit with hard drive only. I didn't even want his hard drive. I only took my drive and put it on it, and like he gave me $500. So it wasn't even worth it. It was really bad. It was terrible. So overall, didn't even make any profit on it. I just like wanted the money to, and the card he had on it was the 1650. So it was like a fair trade, I would say, but like the profit I made on it was nothing. So as far as graphics card goes, 1650 and our RX 5500 XT, I think it was a fair trade, but like he gave me $500 trade with the desktop for Ryzen 5 2600 for Ryzen 9 3900X with the liquid cool that I had on my NZXT. It was the NZXT H510 Elite Tower, which is the flashy one that comes with the RGB fans on the front and then RGB strips on the top of it. So it was a nice case with the, and I also added a liquid cool on the front of it. So it was overall a nice case, and then he only had a pre-built. It was pretty bad with the bad power supply. So what I did after that, I sold that system. The system he gave me, I sold it as a bundle with the mouse and a keyboard that I got for probably like, I looked up how much he paid for on the Best Buy website. He paid like $950 before tax. So I assume he paid like around $1,000. Around $1,000, yes. After tax, so I threw a keyboard and a mouse on my end, and I listed on Marketplace, and I sold that system and my mouse and keyboard for $1,000 to someone else who could make a use of it. And so I forgot to mention that I did get the RX 5700 XT at MSRP. I got it for $499. That's pretty much MSRP. And I got the power color Red Devil. The Red Dragon, is it Red Dragon, Red Devil? The one that has 3 fans on it and it's 3 slot. So it is the high-end card that I got for MSRP, almost MSRP. And that's like a while ago. I got it in between. So I got the 1650, and then I got the 5700 XT 1650, and then I traded the pre-build for my system with the guy on the marketplace, and then I sold it for $1,000 with my keyboard and mouse for someone that could make a use of it. And then so I took the $500 that I got for trading with someone else and $1,000, and then I built this. So this was $1,000 and something without the graphics card. It was $1,050 without the graphics card. So my experience overall is I don't have a graphics card because I'm dumb. The problem is I didn't want to overpay for a graphics card because I come from a place that I know what MSRP is, and I don't want to be paying scalping price. I don't support scalping. A lot of people do, but the more you encourage scalping, the more prices go up. Even Micro Center, Newegg, Amazon, Best Buy. I'm not gonna say Best Buy because Best Buy still do the Founders Edition, but even Best Buy, they do have this third-party ABI cards at, you know, almost scalping price. So my experience is just, I have this computer without the graphics card because I don't want to overpay for a graphics card. I'm this person who had a 2080 Super, 2070 Super, 2070. I've had all those graphics card paid MSRP. And I know what the performance are like. So I've been waiting for the 3080 for the longest time at MSRP. And it might sound childish, but I know that it's gonna come back in stock because I've seen, even Micro Center has come to a point where they're restocking, and the restock that has come through on their website, people are not trying to buy them. The 6700 XT and the 6800 XTs, 6800 XTs there that are coming through, people are not buying them. It's being left over for the next day. So I know that sometimes people are not trying to buy them. So I know that it's coming back slowly. Things that weren't happening before, it's happening now. So I know that the stocks is coming back slowly. I know it's gonna get back normal in track, and the prices are coming back slowly. And I've seen people on OfferUp Marketplace, they're dropping their prices slowly. So it's gonna come back pretty soon. So I'm not giving up hopes. I love to play video games, but I know it's not the end of the world if I don't play video games. So I can hold on until I get my graphics card at its right price. I hope you guys like this video, and I'm gonna be making more content. I'm gonna try to make it weekly, so stay tuned for more. This is Cortec, and stay tuned for more. Peace.